Hey, good morning. It's Megan Torrey. I use Megan Bird out here in community because I've been so discriminated against for being a non-status and for growing up in as a white woman and with white mentalities, I guess, and excuse those terms. I don't really like it myself, but I'm going through some changes right now and some really big life changes as well. And it's been coming for a while. It was a little devastating this morning. My post will state that. I've had some more harassments from, it's always different people. It's always different people and always people with the same kind of opinions and, self-righteous and whatever. They continually come down on me while they're doing exactly the same thing. So, it's just that cycle of judgment and passing judgment and trying to belittle me in doing so. So I broke up with my boyfriend this morning. We have been on the verge of a breakup. He's embarrassed because of it. He says everybody's teasing him and bugging him because what we tried to do was transition back into like our friendship. We started off as friends and then we became romantic, and that is not working because I do deal with a lot. I deal with a lot. I deal with a lot of mental issues. I deal with a lot of different memories. And I've had a lot happen to me in my life that different situations have brought about, have woken up in me, and I've been struggling now for a few years with a lot. And a lot of people accuse me of oversharing. I don't think I've shared enough because the message is always missed. So I've been fighting different things. I've been trying to get into the political realm because I feel as an Indigenous woman, especially, and that we've been so oppressed in our lives, and especially Indigenous people. But myself being a woman, being that mom, being Indigenous, and being of a colonial mindset, and then coming back into community and seeing a lot, seeing so much. And it makes me question, and it brings a lot of devastation to me in my mind, in my heart, for my people. And our communities are doused in so much alcoholism and sickness. Our people carry that all the time. They carry that in their mentalities, and they carry that in their opinions and their judgments, in their oppressed nature. And it's those alcoholisms and that drug and that addiction and that spirit that is keeping our people there. No, I am not like everybody else out here in community, and I'm well aware of that. And I have been told over and over and over again that I don't belong. Like, people don't think I don't feel that all the time. I'm saying this today because I broke up with my boyfriend of 6 years, and I thought he was different. But once all of these things started to open up, and it wasn't even us that opened it up, it was other people here and all these other traumatic issues that have happened that we haven't had addressed. And that's probably why I struggle so much. I live in devastation that this is our reality. I haven't had the best life. I haven't had the easiest life, and I'm not asking for pity. I'm not asking you guys for pity, and I don't share these things for pity. I share them because they educate. Because in my own life and my own experiences and the things that I've lived and the memories that I live with, and after educating myself, I'm devastated. I'm devastated to know that there were systems and safeties and securities in place for our people. And all of these things happened. They happened to my mom. They happened to me. And when it started happening to my child, by my own people with the same mindset that I have, people with educated master's degrees, status positions, people that I have been dealing with my entire life and let down by my entire life, it was Indigenous people this last time. And nobody can understand that, how I feel so devastated that I grew up in this white setting and I was a child and I trusted them because I was told to. They were the authority, they were the adults. And as a child, who do we look to? And from the time I was 7 until I left, I was raped. I was abused by 2 men that I was told were my family, that they were going to love me. And that woman, that mother, a mom, she beat me and hated me. And that's all I experienced in that home. I've lived my entire life very alone. And I'm very frustrated. And I'm not losing hope. I'm not losing faith, because more and more now I believe that I've been given this life for a reason, because I can speak it. I've been given this life for a reason because I'm placed here to help other people that weren't as strong. Because I'll admit to you right now that so many times I have wanted to be weak and take the easy way out. Anything else seems so much better than living in this torment that I don't belong. At everything I do, I try and appease people just for that inclusion. And you know what? It doesn't last. I'm not going to change myself anymore to try to be included, because people will switch up on you just like that. And I've learned from that that's me allowing their power over me to hurt me like that. I don't run around hurting other people like that. Yeah, I talk a lot of shit. That's my truth. That's my reality. And that was the argument that Lenny and I had this morning. I'm not a runaround. There's reasons why I'm not. And sometimes I don't feel like the woman that I should be to my boyfriend. And sometimes I don't feel like that mom. Sometimes I feel so dirty. You know, we all go through these things. But I have a majority of people every time I try to express something that I'm extremely upset about, devastated about. I have a group of people that jump on me and tell me exactly how worthless I am. Because I'm stating truth, fact. I am not like everybody else, and I won't ever be like everybody else on these reserve communities. And I think that I can speak to so much of that, because every time I speak to an outside source about, you know, the oppression that I feel in these communities, that I've experienced myself in these communities, and these are tactics that I've learned these governments have used over and over again. These are tactics, and I've seen our Aboriginal governments mimicking all of these tactics over and over and over again. I'm a colonial